I'm going to show you how exactly does the MP3 compression lose quality depending on the kilobytes per second of the compression. I'm going to try it from 64 kilobytes to 320. I will use this song, Perro Callejero, Street Dog, from my band Contra, and as you see in the master track there is only the isotope ozone 4 as a frequency analyzer. So let's see the spectrum of the uncompressed WAV file. As you see, this WAV file doesn't cut any frequency below 20 Hz or above 20 kHz. So now I'm going to compress this part of the song in MP3 with different compressions, from 64 kilobytes per second to 320. I'm going to use the most common compression settings, 64 kilobytes per second, 96 kilobytes per second, 128, 196, 256 and 320. So now I'm going to fast forward the process, and here I am importing all the MP3s in different tracks, so it's easier to listen to them separately. I don't know why the second one is shorter than the others. So now I'm going to show you the MP3 with 64 kilobytes per second, and you will hear that the quality is quite bad. As you see, cymbals sound really dark because high frequencies have been cut a lot. So now with the spectrum analyzer we're going to see exactly what frequencies are being cut with this MP3 compression. Woo. As you see, low frequencies are intact, but high frequencies are being cut at about 1000 kHz, more or less. And now let's see how does the MP3 at 96 kilobytes per second sounds like. Well, it has more high frequencies than before, but it's still too dark, it sounds weird. We can see here that it doesn't cut as much as before, it cuts at around 12 kHz more or less. It's not a bad compression, but it loses a lot of quality. And now the classical 128 kilobytes per second, it cuts high frequencies at more or less 17 kHz, which is quite good. It's still not professional because it cuts the bright, the very high frequencies. And now 196, which is better than before because it doesn't cut any frequencies above 20 kHz, but it distorts a little the very high frequencies. But the loss of quality isn't audible. And now 255 kilobytes per second, and as you see, the high frequencies are a little bit better than before. It still distorts some very high frequencies, but a lot less than the 196 kilobytes per second. And now the champion of the MP3 compression, 320 kilobytes per second. This is lossless quality. As you see, the high frequencies are intact, they are not even distorted, and it sounds exactly like the WAV file. And now I'm going to make a fight between the 128 and 320, and let's see if you can hear the difference. I'm going to show you both 128 and 320, and I won't tell you which one is each, so try to figure it out. It's really hard to know which one is each unless you know exactly where to listen to. So 128 is a very good compression for your MP3 player, but it's not professional because it cuts frequencies above 17 kHz. So if you need to send some audio files for some professional purposes, the best option is always send it in WAV because it's uncompressed. But if you can't, you can send them in MP3, but at 320 kHz, so it doesn't lose any quality. And now I'm going to show you the size of each compression. I have rendered the full song, it's 5 minutes and 4 seconds long. And well, here you have the sizes of each compression. As you see, at max quality, 320 kilobytes per second, it's a bit less than 12 megabytes. So for 5 minutes, it's not bad. So well, now I'm going to show you the end of this song because it's apotheosic! And well, I hope you enjoyed this and was useful for you. And as usual, see you one more time! Metal!